Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Terra Invicta. And loading the game up, the first thing I've noticed is that China has threatened to use airstrikes against Taiwan. None of the factions control these regions, so it's just doing its own thing. But that is not great. We still have alien activity in Argentina, which we need to go on and have a prod at. We need to make sure, or at least try to get control of France and boot the others out. These guys, the servants, they are one of our arch enemies, because they will just want to give in to them, and we can't be having that. These are the resistance. They're less extreme than us, but want the same thing. Nobody has control of these yet. We can have Ward Adil going to do a public campaign and get him to give us some more chance of success in the area. We're not going to use our resources.
We'll make our appeal.
Ready for orders.
And this lady we can do the same with.
We'll make our appeal.
And we're just going to
What's
have
the
to
op?
really try and grab this. We'll go for 2 influence.
Taking control.
And grab it and see if they can grab that. We have our money allocation going towards unity. So our humanity first will be going up. Need to make sure that the others aren't. Where have they gone? The servants, yeah, they are going down, so that is good. So the unity should be going in relation to our faction. I'm happy with that. You can have a read if you like. Unity is going
The people will come to our
up.
side.
Nice. Our public support has changed 1%. Is that it? It's not really
We
much.
hold no sway in their minds.
They failed in the campaign, but are we going to get the point? Oh, you're joking. The other guys have grabbed it. That is infuriating. They must have got it just before us. And now they're going to be a pain in the arse, not going to lie. Now we need to try and think about what others we can get. What we do need is a rebel. If we can get another Councillor Rin who's a rebel, we will be good. We don't want a judge, we don't want a celebrity, the commando. What we need is, well, a rebel. The rebels, you can increase the unrest in a country, which will gradually make it more towards throwing anybody out, and then you can kick one of them out in a crackdown and get our way in. It's a bit complicated, but I'll tell you about how that works later. For now, we're just going to try and actually grab another country. Let's have a look where we have. We can go for Spain. Spain looks like a good idea. Fairly powerful country. Germany will be good, but I don't think we're going to get it. Netherlands. Now, are they generally better than Spain? That is a good question. They're richer, more advanced, and have slightly lower GDP. But we have a much higher chance of actually getting in there, which is, especially being right next to these 2 countries, we can increase our popularity here and gradually start influencing the others with it, which also works to our goal. So grabbing this is probably going to be the next thing that we do. So we'll start grabbing the Netherlands. This woman here, well, man, he's an activist and he can do the increase unrest, but he's not very good at it. What we need to do is have him just constantly trying to get us support in here, which we can gradually do.
Making our case.
Well, the
Standing
tycoon, we can see if we can actually start. I know we can't get any more organisations yet. Organisations are fantastic, but we can't get any more yet, so we're just going to have to try and wrestle control more. Looks like the resistance are trying to get some base here. Looking at the arrows, we're only at 7%. We gradually need to get that higher. There's lots of African countries that we can grab, but I don't really see the point. We need ones which I can eventually start influencing America with. And if I can grab the EU, then that's the whole bunch of countries and influence a whole load of countries while not necessarily controlling them all. Now I think we'll start grabbing the Netherlands. And that includes Belgium as well, actually, and Luxembourg. So they've called it Benelux. We'll go for that. Oh, here's a good one. Select an advisory team. We need one which... that will boost the spaceflight program. This will boost military and army build. This is welfare and knowledge. So none of the ones that we want, really. I was hoping to go for the Unity one. We'll go for the economy because as soon as we do gain control of somewhere, we're going to want to try and boost the economy.
Is moving in our direction.
Nice, we've grabbed... Oh no, we haven't grabbed it. That's just the public opinion.
Our case.
And nope, we've failed that one. Enemy fleet, well, alien fleet detected, and they are transferring to low Earth orbit. This is where they are now. We can zoom right in, and you'll see it. It's only a very small ship. Really have to zoom forever to get it. I'll zoom out is a little bit faster. There we go, now we can zoom out. Well, that ship has just been detected and it is entering low Earth orbit. So that's probably going to crash land somewhere. We've grabbed one of the points in the Netherlands. Nice. Excellent work. The others are also working in here as well, though, which isn't fantastic. So we're going to have to do some booting out as well. So these guys, the Protectorate, actually own the bigger chunk and are in the controlling blob, which means they can potentially end up owning, or they do now already, they can control this army, which isn't fantastic. We need to stop that from happening so we can grab hold of that army, but if we can grab this, we'll be better off. Try and grab in here again. We'll go for that one, which is 60 odd %.
Ready to
Keep increasing the support in here.
I will tell our story.
Standing by for orders.
Try and get more in.
I will try to sway the public.
If we can grab the Netherlands, that'd be fantastic. We've got a new project available, which is the research. We are currently on with the audience control, or audience research. Isn't critical, but it gives us more influence. This will be more relevant to when we start actually getting space things in the sky. We can't afford them yet because we need to have these, which are water, which we can move around. Volatiles, which will be fuel and things. It says on there. Carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, sulfur, chlorine, phosphorus, all those kind of things. We need that to be able to start actually doing something. So I'm going to concentrate on the ground first. It was successful. We've changed it by 4% in the Netherlands.
Public
Nice.
sentiment.
And again.
Control.
Oh, they didn't grab control. Come on, guys. Get a grip. Quite infuriating now. And there's a place. We need to go for it again. I'm going to give the guy 4 influence to play with.
Bringing them to our side.
82% chance of grabbing that
At your
now.
service.
So that's got to be enough. Each time we're going to keep increasing our influence in France itself, because every time we do it, it will give us more ability to knock out some of the others. So we'll not give them any. We'll give them no money, but we'll just gradually get them doing it.
At your service.
I could even start grabbing people in here now as well. We're going to grab France first. Might even try Germany, see if we can grab some easy ones.
Making our
Instead of trying to get France, we could try and get Germany.
We must persuade
At what you're trying to see.
Global research is complete.
Somewhere to the side of your
Skywatch.
movement.
Well, this allows all
Simple
factions to
doesn't
track
work as well as
alien vessels and structures that are not. Oh, sorry, that are inside the orbit of Saturn. Immediately reveals all alien vessels and habitats within our detection range, and the following technologies are now researched. Deep System Skywatch, so we can now actually have a gander. Another global research has been complete, which is Mission to Space. Now this will give us deep space propulsion concepts and orbital shipbuilding and outpost habitats and space tourism. Now, we can't do anything with these yet, we just need to research them further. But, so the way research works, I don't think we've gone through it yet, is they have the global research at the top. This is where all different factions can stick in their own pot, and whoever puts in the most will be able to have access to what is researched next. Personally, I'm just going for our own faction research right now to try and get ahead of these. I don't think there's any penalties for not doing it, so we'll have a dabble with that. We've now done that project, and that gives us 25 more influence. We can now choose another. Each time we do these ones, it will give us what we want. However, it will also cost more each time. So this audience research, we've just done that. It cost us 100 research. To do it again, it will cost us 200. So we just need to be careful. I'm going to go for the ops. No, the money. No. I will go for the ops next, because we don't have an income of that. So we'll go for that next. This will be done on the 27th of December, 2022. So that's a month's time. Looking at France, the Resistance, which is another faction, must be trying to get influence here. Ours is slowly going up. That's all I can say about that, really. We have failed in the Germany one, but we have actually just won another one in Germany, so we've got a little bit more influence there. New project available. We are able to undertake the Information Science Lab project, so that will be another one of these. So this is again once we start launching satellites, or not satellites, getting a space station up and running. This is what these are for, so we're not too bothered right now because we can't do it. Oh, we've managed to grab another one in Belgium. Yes, there we go, not bad. We have the controlling one, that is nice. So first things first, I'm going to have it on Unity only. Well, not only, I'll have 2 knobs on economy, get that going. Turn everything else off. Because, oh, we can't do that one. Because we want our faction to be popular and gain more presence around the world. To do that, we just need to smash the Unity right up until it's on about 80%, then I'll be happy with it. Just have a couple of blobs on the economy and have it like that. Now we can try and gain more control of Germany. Don't think there's any more people I can grab yet. We're going to Hacker, I think he's new. Still going to wait for those rebels to appear. None of them on there are looking too good, especially when we only have one more slot available. Oh, so that alien fleet is now in low Earth orbit. We'll be crashing down somewhere. There we go. It's crashed in Pakistan. Right there. We do need to send... Oh, there it goes. We do need to get a command... Oh, somebody to investigate these sites. Still fully committed to trying to grab these areas first. And now we can stick more missions on for these guys. Could go for Spain. Might be a good one to go for. We're not going to get Germany, I don't think. Very low chance of. And it's already been hindered by some other factions. We'll try and grab Spain.
Establishing.
Just until we do grab some control in it, we'll increase our influence there. Making life a little bit easier for next time.
I will.
Set them off going. That's one successful mission. Alarming new disease. Ooh, a new disease is spreading. Global health watchdogs are reportedly highly alarmed at this new variant of Rift Valley fever. Never heard of that. A binovirus which can spread easily from human to human. Severe cases can include liver failure, loss of vision, and even hemorrhagic fever. I don't know what that is neither. Wow, that's a mess. Right, so we can either do concerning, which will unlock event unlocked, successful. I can't speak. Successful treatment, or provide additional funding, where we gain a small public opinion boost around the world. That's probably going to be good. We'll do that.
The people.
We've also gained more support in Spain. Excellent. Another global research has been complete. We are not alone. Basically, just research into saying that, yeah, we are not alone. We have to deal with it. This will give us, following potential researches of arrival domestic politics, arrival economics, arrival international relations, terrestrial military science, basically all about the aliens in this. We can also get clandestine cells, which will be good. That gives us access to another councillor. We have grabbed a region in Spain. Excellent news. All our missions were successful this time, so we're going to have to go for that again. The Resistance and the Academy are all proving to be a little bit of a nuisance here. I'm going to try and grab the rest of Spain, get him on a
Putting our people in place.
75% chance.
Ready for my mission.
Oh, this is looking good now
Reporting in.
in terms of trying to get more support here. That's fabulous. We have a new project available to us, which is that clandestine cells. That will definitely come in handy. We do need that as soon as possible. We'll get that as soon as our other mission is complete. Are there any...
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Nice. Are there any other people we can have here? I'll have to have a gander. Diplomat, Kingpin, Commando, Hacker, Operative. Operative, what do they do? They deal with security, but we want... they're quite good in espionage as well. For example, Purge. Purge is the mission that we want. Take a control point from an enemy faction. Which requires stat, espionage. That is quite good. Can they... They can do other things, for example, assault alien assets and things. Oh, they can do it, increase unrest, but that is command. Oh, they're okay. Right, we're going to have a go with these. We'll recruit this lady. Anybody else who we can have a gander at? They can't do half the things that we need them to do. We need that, wherever it's gone. Purge mission, that's for sure. So we're going to have to recruit this lady. Hopefully she will help us do what we want. Apparently we've got a bad roll. It is done by chance with the rolls. We didn't grab that other point in Spain itself. Oh, I know we did. It was just a favour one. Nice. We have 2 hands now in Spain. Let's get a third. If we can get another one, that will be fantastic. Then we will fully control Spain. The chance is only going up as well. Let's
Establishing our presence.
stick some more
What's
in.
the hub?
Quite happy to leave them there with that. We do want, however... Can't do that here yet. We want to increase support in Germany. They're already trying to grab it. This lady, Cristela, is very good at the public opinion missions. So we'll keep her doing that. We're going to attempt... Oh, one second. Let's see if... How much we need, really, to... Purge success. And this tells us why. Controller in large allies / federation. So that's because we're in Spain and Netherlands. Control points in neighbours, 0.9, so that goes up. Popular support is quite low. The enemy do have defense. Oh, sorry, difference. We need to be more friendly. Not friendly. Have more public support. So if we can keep cracking that down, we should be good. What I want to do is get the managing control points up to near maximum. Simply because once we've got that near maximum, that means we've essentially grabbed as many territories as we can. Until that figure grows, that is. Now we've got control of a lot of Spain. Let's get that unity ramped right up and get rid of all this other unnecessary spending right now. We do want an army here, but we need the unity up immediately. That is first priority. There's just a couple of blobs on economy. That will do me nicely. Once we've grabbed this third one, we can control it a lot better. Just a case of where do we go for now. I want to concentrate in Europe and grab all of it as best as I can, which is going to take a lot of time. I do want to take over this region. I want the European Union. Not entirely sure what you can actually do with it, mind, but I do want the I do want it. We're also going to need an army, so once I've got the unity in Spain done, I'll get that army built, which does drain the economy, but we need troops of some kind. We need to increase the unrest in here. In France, if we can increase the unrest, the more chance we have of that is with more popular support. To get that, we just need to send our guys in all the time.
I will tell our story.
And
Where do you
grab
need
it.
Making our case.
But we're going to be a nightmare,
Ready for order.
constantly getting our people to increase our presence there, even though we don't own it, and then we can hopefully start increasing the unrest, which will then in turn give us access to the crackdown one, where we can actually start smashing them out of it. But until then, we can actually deal with this woman having some investigative things going on. Now, there was one over in Argentina.
On the way to the target site.
So we can have her having a gander at that. At the aliens. Move time on. Let's see if we can grab this. We've got 3% more in France on the public opinion. Nice. And a further 3%. This is going up further now each time because we've got more people already. Apparently there's been a flood in Prague. That will hurt everything, really. Investigate alien activity complete. Excellent. We have learnt some information from the UFO, from the investigation of the UFO crash site in Argentina. We'll receive a small bonus, blah 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 blah. Nice. We've also just done our project, which gives us some more operations.
There's no... It suddenly seems very dangerous.
Yeah, the site was heavily guarded by local security forces. This raises the worrying possibility that locals may be already be cooperating with the aliens. Oh, that's not good. Was their crash in this particular location an accident, or were they attempting to meet with human collaborators? In any case, we managed to get hold of some samples from the crash site, which we should begin research immediately. We have gained some things from it. That isn't good. And from that, we've got a new research alien signatures, so we can actually start prodding them. So we now have that option, wherever it is. We'll go for the clandestine cells first, so we can have another councillor or person to control.
Cleaning things up.
Nice, we've grabbed Spain, all of it. Excellent work. That is good. Let's get our unity really high in here first before we do anything. The way up. Yeah, right the way up. Everything. 60% on unity, 40% on the economy. That will really help the entire thing. Very good all the way around, actually, on this one. Now, we are slowly gaining more people in the French thing, so we just need more, really. We are grabbing more in here, which is very good. Meaning, gradually we'll be able to boot these out anyway, so we don't need to do any public support missions in Benelux. Now we just need to get the lady off to go and do the other crash site in Pakistan. That was quite a recent one.
We'll recon the site.
And then we also need to get her to do some reconnaissance then in the those areas, and we'll see if there's any alien activity there. We can try grabbing the Czech Republic. which is just all well and good, because then it's another nation in the EU granting us more access to things and influence over the other European nations. So we'll do that.
We'll be running this place.
We'll keep prodding into France.
I will try to
Success
sway the
rate keeps
public.
going up every single time we do this, because we keep getting more support. We go again. Round and round we go. These are the orbits of the space stations.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
And they missed that up. We've got a further 2% in France. Nice. And we've investigated that alien activity. And they've found
Our
some
presence is
things
growing.
in there. Control nation mission success. Nice. We have now a blob in Czech Republic. Not a bad roll. Radio. So we could change our project to the alien signatures. That doesn't take long at all. Allow us faction to detect alien abductions on Earth. Let's get that done immediately, then we can start actually scanning for them. While this lady can't do that much, what we will do is get her to help stabilize the nation of Spain. They currently have subversion level of unrest, which we could do with lowering. The lower that is, the more the economy runs better. We'll try and grab this area again in the Czech Republic.
Bringing them on board.
It would appear that these guys,
Ready for orders.
Protectorate, are trying to grab here as well. I think I currently have the biggest stake overall in Europe. Let's keep building
must
our
persuade the
support
people.
in here.
Where to? We must
Grab
persuade the
them.
people.
Our only is to understand.
Oh, here we go. We've now
aliens want
officially-
with us and determine how to satisfy them without losing our independence.
Alright, yeah, so the Protectorate, which
Order
are
is
these
returning.
guys, are the guys which want to be on equal par with them, which isn't going to happen. So we can just try and shove them out of the way. We've got new energy labs available to us for research, which is again in the orbital stations and things. And we have successfully stabilized a bit of Spain. Oh good, we've increased our support in France again twice. Nice. And we've also done the alien signatures project. That is a big one. Allows us to detect alien abductions on Earth.
Our reports indicate
Research has established beyond all doubt that alien life forms survived the crash. It exited the area and is now at large on Earth. We are already hearing rumors of missing animals and, chillingly, missing people. Looks like these odd stories of alien abductions might not just be stories anymore. We need to find out what our unwelcome visitors are doing, and quickly. Yes, we do. We now have a new mission as well. Salvage alien technology. We can do that by fighting some of the aliens, but first we need
Wrapping
to
up here.
find some of them. We can do that shortly. We can carry on with our clandestine cells now. For that 5th Chancellor. Nice, we now have Czech Republic under our control fully. Nice. Again, let's get the unity on that to the maximum with a little bit of econ. And we have been successful across the board in everything. Nice. Get rid of all that, like so. See, the unity is really increasing here now for us. That will gradually spread to the other nations next to us as well, making things easier and easier and easier to try and grab hold of. So the operative, we can do a reconnaissance mission over here. Survey the location. Oh, can we only do it in one blob? I think it's just the one thing.
Initiating recon.
We'll see. We're over there now.
Standing by.
But we want to be able to find the aliens, and we know that there are some there. Continue to get
We'll make our
our
appeal.
support
Where do you need me?
here higher.
Ready to go.
Already our chances of grabbing bits of Germany have increased. We could even have a dabble at Poland, maybe. Let's try that. Oh, here we go. We have found aliens we've detected what appears to be alien microbes and plants in the Buenos Aires region of Argentina. They are thriving and threaten to displace the native Boata, which, strangely, does not seem to be resisting their advances to the degree we would expect. A direct application of force, either via a council mission or army operation, should be able to reduce or even eliminate its spread. We will begin preparations for research project to better understand this phenomenon. Yes, we better had. So that is there. We have a new project available, which is to have a look at the alien fauna, which is plants and things. Which is this one. We can have a dabble and get that done.
Their hearts and minds.
That's another mission complete.
Direction.
And another. We're getting quite successful at these now. We're going to be grabbing... What? Our adversaries have conducted a crackdown on our trade union's control point in France. Oh, you haven't. So they're going to try and take us out of the picture now. This is what happens. We need to protect our assets. We have grabbed our first part of Poland now, which is good. So this tycoon, she can put a defend our interests thing on our things here, so that they can't really be purged or anything.
Securing our
So
control.
we'll do Spain because we want to be able to make
What's
sure we
beyond?
can hold that. Our one in France is looking a little bit precarious, but regardless, we should be able to keep going. Increase unrest in France is now looking better because of all those missions we've been doing, which is meaning doing a crackdown is getting slowly better and better, but we still need more done. We can survey Afghanistan, oh sorry, Pakistan. I think it was over here where that enemy, sorry, the alien landed. I'm sure it was over here.
Eyes up.
So we'll get her to have a gander while we continually increase our opinion
Making
in
our
France.
case.
Your orders?
And also continue trying to grab bits of Poland.
We'll bring this nation to our side.
Excellent. So we're going to spend everything again on unity because it makes everything easier. Starting to actually get somewhere now. Our unity is growing faster and faster and faster. Excellent. I'll have a little bit of an economy there. As you can see, we are slowly gaining a foothold in here. Is good. We've grabbed Spain. We have mostly grabbed Netherlands, but we could push the others out. We are trying to hold on to our position in France, but we're slowly gaining more support there, so we're going to try and wrestle that from the other factions as well. This will give us control of the EU. We've got Czech Republic. Now we're going to try and grab Poland. I hope this has been entertaining to you. Be sure to stay tuned, and I will see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.